every decision about transportation is necessarily a decision about justice.
The message was clear from Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg as he stood with both New York senators and a slew of local leaders after a roundtable discussion on the future of the I-81 project. It came on the 65th anniversary of the Interstate Highway Act, paving the way for projects like I-81, but with a cost.
We know that the planners behind it also made choices that often routed new highways directly through black and brown neighborhoods, doing lasting damage to those communities. And one of those highways is right next to us.
The current community grid proposal to replace the viaducts is currently under federal review and awaits funding. President Biden's bipartisan infrastructure plan would deliver those funds, and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says he intends to secure them.
I will use all my power as Majority Leader to get I-81 funding here in Syracuse.
President Biden's ties to the Syracuse area have helped put I-81 at the forefront of his infrastructure proposals. And Senator Kirsten Gillibrand says Buttigieg shares those priorities.
I think he's in agreement that this is a project whose time has come and that he and his administration are there with the resources to fund this kind of project.
One concern that remains is the possibility of local residents not sharing in the windfall of the project. New construction jobs and economic opportunities are promised in the plan, but local leaders like Decca Dancel have expressed concern that those who suffered when the viaducts were built will not benefit when they are gone.
We're very nervous about that. It's one, that people are going to be displaced, that the area is going to be gentrified, and that the people who have been most impacted by the highway historically and who will bear the brunt of the burden when it is rebuilt will not have the benefit.
But Senator Gillibrand says she will ensure that this does not happen.
It will definitely not happen because the way I've written legislation, the Build Local, Hire Local, it's intended for the resources to get reinvested in the community that was disproportionately harmed. So my legislation is intended to fix these problems to make sure history does not repeat itself.
All of this depends on the success of the bipartisan American Jobs Plan, which currently has enough GOP support to pass the Senate and which Buttigieg says will reshape American infrastructure.
It's a once-in-a-century opportunity to create the future of transportation, learning from our past and doing better.
A future which looks closer than ever before. James Cargan, NCC News.